Hello everyone, my name is Sandra Onoche, and with me today
Dr. Blessing Ukbong. Thanks for having me. I'm a medical doctor with 5 years of professional experience and entrepreneur. I work as a director of programs for Independent Youth Parliament. I also work with Golden Years International Care Foundation. And what we do is just advocacy for women, emancipation and girls, and also security for the aged. I'm passionate about saving humanity, and I'm glad to be here today.
you're welcome, Blessing.
Thank you.
Violence against women and girls is one of the most common human rights violations in Nigeria. According to the World Health Organization, one in every woman suffer violations. This is a very sad and alarming figure. Lawyers Alert conducted in partnership with Amplified Change has been monitoring and documenting sexual and reproductive health right violations in Nigeria. And from our findings, violations against women and girls is the highest with 46%. Dr. Didi, can you please tell us why you think this is high? There's been an increase, and what is the grassroots cause of these violations?
Thank you. Violence against women and girls is a global crisis problem. It goes beyond all boundaries, age, socio-economic status, and the gender as well. The root causes of violence against women and girls seem to be from gender inequalities. And in inequalities, the male folks see women as property in a box. So they exercise all their power and authority on the women, and they feel women should just be under them, just like a ladder without steps. So only the male folks can climb the ladder, the women should just stay on the ground. And again, we also see that social discrimination is one cause of violence against women and girls because of cultural reasons, religious beliefs. So women cannot really exercise their own clear potentials. So this hampers their own development. And again, it can also be due to poor parenting. In the situation that children are growing up and parents are always violating themselves, the children see it as a norm. So they grow up to become adults and they tend to violate other people. It can also be as a result of abuses. So if say substance abuses, it can be from alcohol abuse, which hinders the sense of normal inhibition, and people tend to do the things that they wouldn't have done in their normal senses, resulting in violence. So that can also be drug abuse, like cannabis, use of cannabis, marijuana, and other substances. These, I feel, and from all indications and research, has been the root causes of violence against women.
Thank you. Also, from our findings, we have the age range 25 to 40 as the highest, with 31%. As at July 2017, it was 25%, and this year is 18%. There has been a decrease of 7%. However, age 10 to 19 used to be 25%, but now it's 29%. So there's an increase of 24%. And then age 20 to 24, there's an increase of 3%. It used to be 25%, but now it's 22%. And ages 25 to 40 used to be 25%, but now it's 30%. So there's an increase of 60%. Um, what are the consequences and health implications of this increase in violations?
Okay, thank you. The consequences of violence against women and girls are just devastating and they are enormous. It cuts across all aspects of every woman's life. So I'll first start with the ones we have the short-term consequences and the long-term consequences. We can start with the physical ones. So the physical consequences is just what you may be seeing with your eyes, like injuries, bruises, fractures, and some of these women, because they don't report violence, they tend to hide it and they stay with this problem. They just bottle all the pain inside. So other consequences can be the psychological impact on women. So this could lead to self-withdrawal, isolation, depression, anxiety. Some of them even develop medical conditions as a result of this, especially the girls, the children, the girls, because they don't really have control over themselves on how to say no and stand by it. They can be sexually abused and they can become pregnant. So we have teenage pregnancies. Some of them tend to abort the pregnancies in criminal way. We have criminal abortion and complications, infection. They can even have uterine perforation, excess bleeding, and even death. Also, the implication in health can go beyond that. Some of these women now, because they have been abused so much, they tend to develop a kind of sexual rigidity when they grow into adults. Some of them develop post-traumatic injuries. Some even have mental breakdown. So because of all these consequences, economic is not also left out. Because women are violated, they cannot really achieve their own potentials. So it reduces development because they are not even gainfully employed. Poverty is a vicious cycle in the consequences of violence against women and girls. Because they are not financially independent, they tend to still depend on their violators to get financial help. This is a serious implication also among women and girl children. And again, we now talk about development. So if one woman is developed, we all know that the whole world can be developed through that one woman. But when a woman is violated, it affects their own self-esteem, it hinders their progress and performance, so they tend to reduce the development. That has a lot of effect to do in economy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Didi. From our findings, physical abuse, there has been an increase of 41%. Rape, as at 2017, it was 20%, but now it's 26%, so there's an increase of 6%. Verbal abuse, there's been a decrease of 9%. It used to be 20%, but now it's 11%. Harassment, as at 2017, was 7%, and now it's still 7%. Dr. Didi, how do you think we can end this violence against women and girls?
Ending violence against women and girls starts from us. Everybody is involved, so all hands have to be on deck to work together to be the voice that speaks to end violence. And first of all the people that are being violated, you should not keep it to yourself. You should come out and speak up. Speak up and seek help. So seeking help means you have to talk to appropriate organizations. You can talk to Lawyers Alert, and then you get help. Then there should be campaign education against violence. So information reforms and transforms everybody. So if you get the right information, you will now be able to detect when you are being violated in any means, and then you can report it. And again, advocacy is very important. So this sensitization process has to go around. Men are not left out. So our men has to come and work with us and be the voice that stands against violence against women and girl child to be able to end this violence. So our policymakers, please, we call on you to look into this matter because women has to be given the opportunity to develop themselves. Women has to be given the opportunity for education, financial empowerment, and gender inequality, which according to the Sustainable Development Goal 5 has to be kicked out. So women should be given equal opportunity to do every single thing. By so doing, we'll be able to end this violence.
Thank you. Are there data out there that we can work? Because I know, yes, you can check out our website at www.lawyersalert.com, but do you know other places you can get reliable data to?
Yes, you can get it from www.un.org. That's United Nations Women Movement Against Violence Against Women and Girls. You can also check it from Orange the World, www.orangetheworld.com. So these are reliable data. In fact, it has just been that Nigeria has been the first African country that has carried out a national survey on this very topic, violence against women and girls. In the whole Africa, only Nigeria, and Nigeria has been the number 9 country in the world that has carried out this similar study. Despite all the information gathered in the study, it still showed that more than 46%, greater than 46% of women and girls are really abused, and children tend to be the highest that are abused. So the girls, they are being abused by their neighbors, by their familiar persons, driver, domestic staff, and they can't still speak up. So if men comes together and work with this same project, our policymakers, Then we'll be able to end this violence and make the world a better place.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The fight against violence against women and girls is real. There are cases, we have cases, people come in here every day and tell us cases of how they've been violated. So let's all lend our voices and fight against the gender-based violence. Thank you, Dr. Lily, for joining us
Thank
today.
you very much for having me.
You're welcome.